Human Rights Watch has used reverse engineering to uncover a smartphone app being used by police in China to monitor the Uygur Muslim minority in the northwest province of Xinjiang. Much in the same way that Kardashian fans keep a constant eye on their northwest, law enforcement in China uses the app to keep a constant watch on the region to suss out what it deems suspicious behavior, namely not socializing with one's neighbors. That's an actual example that Chinese officials gave to justify the merits of its Big Brother Black Mirror-inspired mass surveillance program. Not socializing with your neighbors. Talk about cultural differences. Here in New York, that's what we call minding your business. Now, is it me, or does this Chinese policy just reek in desperation? It's like when your needy Uncle Tony throws a party and has to walk around constantly asking all the guests, are you having fun? Are you making friends? Is it too hot in here? Did you try the meatballs? Are you sure you're having fun? It's basically just another example of China's need for constant validation that its authoritarian policies are working. Like, do you like your neighbors in the internment camps? Are you going to post to social media about being oppressed? Are the re-education camps working? Really, China? Don't you ever feel like maybe government resources could be better spent on something other than the development of state-sponsored totalitarian video games for police? Maybe addressing one of the many environmental disasters you've created, like the poultry plant explosion in 2013, caused by glaringly unsafe working conditions where countless workers died because they were locked inside to prevent them from leaving and taking breaks. Maybe an app to address the unsustainable global debt crisis you've created as a result of covert financial engineering and currency manipulations. Or something to mitigate human rights violations, or product safety, or labor law. The list sure does go on, doesn't it? Moving on, the European Union is lawyering up. Europe has vowed to step in to protect European interests following Trump's announcement last week that American citizens can now use U.S. courts to file lawsuits against European companies in connection with claims over the expropriation of their property following the Communist Revolution in Cuba. 60 years later, the Cold War is alive and breathing. That's one hell of a statute of limitations. Trump loves lawsuits. Oh, and I think he just got the Cuban American vote in 2020.